Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. Alright, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, call halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakal Kadash, and of course, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. I'd like to also send out salutations to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and the byways, pushing the truth across four corners of this earth. Alright. While there's still whatever time remaining, because as I always like to say, and more importantly, what these prophecies are saying, these signs, is that time is very short. Alright, so once again, this is Naaman with the DC Camp, Great Millstone, back for another video. And in this one, this is a trucker here, and you're seeing, because of this Jake that was found hanging in a tree down here, and this video and some others are highlighting the fact that the route that this hurricane took is mighty strange. Good for us, but well, let's just let him tell it. Here we go.
They really thought their ancestors forgot. I'm going to say it again like Dr. Umar.
It's not the ancestors. This is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Alright. So once again, please ignore this attempt at, this comedic BS. But other than that, hey.
They really thought their ancestors forgot. They tried to lie to us. They tried to cover up Javion's case. And now this is the worst flood ever in the history of North Carolina. And for my people that had to get in the way of this, for my black people that had to get in the way of this, I apologize. I wish I had multiple trucks.
Something else, we got to get away from that black shit. Oh, man. It's irksome. But, you're dealing with Jake that just, as of yet, don't understand what's going on. Again, we're Israelites. We're not black. We're not African. Or none of that bullshit. Kemet, whatever.
I can just come and had a team of people just come deliver to my people. And to other races, as long as you're not in a sundown town, and as long as you're not holding my people back, as long as you're not trying to kidnap my people, as long as you're not trying to hold my people.
No.
When we can deliver directly to our people, and we don't have to go through a Walmart, a CVS. We got to go through these chains of people.
Again, here's another Jake that thinks that we, do it all on our own, understanding what the hell is going on. All right, and again, this is why we're out here. But you're going to have individuals, and I'm sure he's run across videos himself. All right, and they just don't get it. It's they evidently fall into that category of those not meant to get it. But I'm just using this video here because he makes some good points about the shit that's been going on down there. And again, you got to understand, America as a whole is a sundown country. Shit. All right, you got to be careful wherever you are. Another thing that Jake's just, the majority of Jake is just too carefree and cavalier about shit when he shouldn't.
Give a damn about us. And I was thinking, I remember watching Cat Williams on Shannon Sharp show at the beginning of the year, and he was like, in 2024, everything will be exposed. The truth will be exposed. Now we got social media. When you do stuff like this, guess what? You're going to have people showing up to your community. And we're not letting stuff slide. We're not letting the algorithm dictate what we talk about. They want us to just be focused on entertainment every day. Entertainment. Cardi B. Bro, who gives a damn about a Cardi B?
No. We, through the scriptures, have been telling you this for years. But now, all of a sudden, because you get a few content creators, all right, that get a following and everybody say wow. But again, this is something that Great Millstone and others have been telling you through the scriptures. All right, these things are going to happen, and but again, all right, you're still in this I won't say well, you're still in the stage where, all right, even though things have gotten tighter as far as the economy is concerned, a lot of people can still talk shit, and they can play these games and not give credit where credit is due, and you're seeing a lot of that. All of a sudden, well, who do you think these people that are saying these things, where do you think they're getting this information from? You think this is just something that, he mentioned Cat Williams, and don't you think they look at our videos? Still trying to ignore that elephant in the room. Everybody wants to take credit for, but that's all right. That's all right. Continuing on.
My nigga, who gives a damn? We got real life going on. Like I said in one of my videos, y'all got kids, you got brothers and sisters. If this was your brother or sister, would you be telling them, hey, this old, stop talking about it? Think about that. You don't want somebody doing something every day, and now they got people, our people, going into their community. You go see us. Every time this happens, you go see us. Everything gonna be exposed. Your duck out spots, your hide out spots where you capture people, yeah, it's gonna be exposed. And we're gonna start off with a little town called Chimney Rock in North Carolina. Wiped out. Sundown town. Wiped out. Hey, look, I don't wish harm on nobody, but it is what it is. You'll never see them talking about, oh, this black man was unalived in this community with a rope. They'll never talk about that because they got a history of harming black people. Black Mountain, wiped out, washed out, whatever you want to say. And to my black people, anything in the mountains, sundown. We don't live in mountains. Like I said, you can do your history about Chimney Rock and Black Mountain. Do your history on it. So I have no sympathy. Did they have sympathy for Javion? Did they make a post? Are they trying to help? Matter of fact, the Walmart distribution that he delivered to, are they trying to help? So to all my truck drivers, I'm going to be for real. I wouldn't even deliver to them. I'm going to put that picture up. And I think it's a Sam's Club distribution too, or I think they're the same thing, but I'm going to put them up too. I wouldn't even deliver to them. They cut off. They cut off. Because we got to get to a point, man, if we can't be in a certain area to help our people and to like show up in person, we still got to get to a point where if you harm our people, we no longer doing business with you, and if you're not helping. If our people were harmed in your neighborhood...
See, but he, again, does not understand because the one thing that civil rights era exposed was the power, all right, of the boycott. But what did they do? That whole thing was a plan to get the so-called black dollar, because before then, before the Jackie Robinson thing, Jake had their own leagues, but all that money was not going to your enemy, and our people failed to think like that. All right, but the thing was integration, as we all know now, decades later, was a huge mistake, and big reason was for that reason I just brought up. Bottom line is the dollar. Always follow the money, because your enemy does. And now, even if Jake you know, starts up a business locally, your own people aren't even going to support it. Because Jake doesn't understand the root issue here is the curses that we're under. It's telling you who we really are, but everybody wants to buck and, oh, no, it can't, but everybody else can be but you. You don't understand the psychological harm that's been done. If I can get you to a point, and this goes to this Russian, what was he? Damn, I forgot the guy's name. He was like a consultant to KGB. God dang it. But the issue that he brought up in his studies, they have methods of torture and everything, psychological warfare. And the statement that he made was something to the effect that, well, if I can get you so demoralized, and this is Jake in America, by and large, just go to your average inner city, all right, look around. You can look at our videos, and for the most part, we'll pan the camera around every so often, and you can see Jake in his condition and so demoralized to where they're strung out on drugs or alcohol or both, or psychological issues, whatever have you. And they're to the point where you tell them the truth, and this was the guy's statement. If you tell them the truth, they don't even care at that point. And this, by and large, is where Jake is at now. All he wants to do, he's got that American dream bullshit, all right, in his head. He's so busy focused on that, he's not able to see what's really going on, because it's either that or his head is all into entertainment. And again, who controls all that? This is indeed your programming. So you don't see the things or the danger until it's too late, which probably was what happened to this Jake here he's talking about, this trucker. And I've been at truck stops where I used, haven't done it in years now, but when I used to go cross country, on the occasions that I did, you have to, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not going there. No, this don't look right, don't feel right. Instead of being all, that's why, let's get this scripture here, hold on. That's why this scripture is so important. This is, because Jake is just all about folly, and that's the wrong way to be. It says, the contrast is Ecclesiastes, of course, this is dealing with King Solomon, right? The preacher. It says, the contrast of wisdom and folly. All right, verse 2, it says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Because you're all about well, let's just go down here. You have to pay attention to these comments, but every so often they get it right. And it says, so Job's fear, all right, it says, the house of feasting often shuts out thoughts of the Most High in eternity, but all that too is your surroundings. What's going on? Because you're so caught up in the moment, you're so caught up in having such a good time. All right, the food is good, the entertainment, the women are fine. And again, it says, the sight of the dead in the house of mourning causes the living to think of their own end. All right, you start, okay. And as such, because now you're going to notice things that you ordinarily wouldn't, because you're not all hee ha ha and distracted. 3, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. For the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. That's just what I said. All right. It is better, verse 5, to hear the rebuke of the wise. Something else, Jake. Why? Because another way they got us is what? They reversed I say the social order, but the family unit. Because the man is gone, the woman became the head of household, and what the fuck? You're seeing the effects of that because you have a lot of emotional jakes out here, and the first thing you want to do is pick up a gun and shoot somebody instead of, exercising wisdom. But no, they want to give into their emotions that, just like women. The job that they have done on Jake. And Jake just does not realize. They don't see it. They don't see just how fucked up they are. But others do. They'll come in and immigrants, your main enemy, the so-called white man, move right on into your neighborhood. You won't even fucking look at him wrong. And he's ultimately the one that are behind all this shit. Ain't that some fucked up shit?
Around your business and you're not doing anything to help, we need to stop delivering to those businesses. You can turn down Lowe's, I don't care. And you with a company that don't allow you to turn down Lowe's, that's not the right company for you. It's not. And like I said to my people in Henderson, they got affected.
That's something else to think about when it comes to Jake and what he's talking about here about turning down Lowe's. Now, I've never been a truck driver, so I can't, I don't have any personal references to this or anything. It's just speaking on historical perspective. If you're working for a company and this company doesn't recognize first the history of this country in relation to you, and you bring up concerns for your safety in certain areas and they don't respect that, maybe you need to question whether you should be working for them or not.
By the hurricane, I wish, like I say, man, I wish I had, just a company full of trucks where I can just deliver to my people. And that's just that's the idea I'm putting out there. Manifesting that. When something happens, we don't have to go through Walmart, Sam's Club, Lowe's. We can go directly to our people. And it's still a lot of people telling me that North Carolina isn't sundown. I'm going to say it's a sundown state. Forget a sundown town. It's a sundown state. Now, I ain't going to hold you. You did have people back in the day, and there's still some people today that's fighting. They still fighting. You had Nat Turner, Town Coppers Rebellion, the Regulator Movement. You had all that, and still today, you have people in North Carolina that's fighting back. So don't act like North Carolina is just people that's pushed over and stuff like that. Nah, see, they try to keep our people in poverty to where we have to work for them. We have to work for the companies that they own. And this is why I say North Carolina was one of the last states to let go of slavery. They fought for slavery. They weren't the last one. Mississippi was the last one. But North Carolina fought hard for slavery because it made them money. In 1860, almost 10% of Western North Carolina population enslaved over 12,000 people. This top percent held 18.7 million in real and personal wealth. 1,877 people in Western North Carolina had 43.7% of the wealth of the region. So 1,800, let's say 1,900 of the people had most of the wealth, 43% of the wealth. Think about those families still. That's the same families that own the Dollar Generals, the Walmarts. They own everything in these states. They own the cops. They own the lawyers. They own the judges, the prison systems. They own it all. So that's why in this JVR case, it's hard to get information because everybody.
Another reason as to why we say we need to get the fuck up out of here, because here it is. You're looking for some type of justice, all right, from a person that hates, that despises you for who you really are. And yet you're marching up and down here with some misspelled signs, you know, expecting this piece of shit to give you any kind of mercy. That's, ugh.
On the same team, and that's a sundown state when everybody in the businesses, nobody giving up cameras. The only cameras they gave up in the video was him walking out of Walmart. That's it, to blame it on him. That TNR place, they're not giving up nothing. KLLM, they from Mississippi, but they definitely ain't giving up nothing. Like I say, that was the last state to give up slavery. They really didn't want to give up slavery. So you gotta think about this. And we don't want to just talk about the past, but the past really teaches us what not to do, what not to put up with. And now you gotta stop. So when this stuff happens, bro, in these areas and nobody want to help, bet. We not delivering to your companies no more. We not going to your companies no more at all. We turn down all those to your companies. And then they want to tell you, the trucking companies, oh, no weapons. But guess what? I bet they bring weapons to their job just in case. But you doing a dangerous job.
Why? Because they consider you, they consider us the threat. How about that? Oh, man. Oh, this is some fucked up shit.
Going away from your home, you can't have a weapon? That sounds like a setup to me. That sounds like a setup. We ain't going for it. We can't keep going for it because if we do, it's going to be a lot of young truck drivers that's going through the same.
They're saying you're the violent one. See how they always turn shit around in their favor? Making themselves to be the victims. Does that sound like anybody in particular? Well, let's see. Who could that be?
So now we gotta learn how to protect ourselves. Now we playing defense. And we getting better at offense. We playing better defense. We not just walking out of our trucks and looking at our phone in La La Land. No, we can't afford that shit no more. Because this kind of shit is happening. So like I said earlier,
and that's why I read you Ecclesiastes 7th chapter. This is Jake, always, into folly. Like I said, the psychology behind this is staggering. And I'm not a, professional when it comes to psychology. I'm just speaking from, a layman's point of view and someone who's going through it. So yeah, and that I can make the comments because he did a job on our people. Went to the point where all the shit you've been through in this country as a people, and then those said people will fight to the death to protect this piece of shit. Think about that. I often use the story of whether it's true or not really doesn't matter. It's the example that's given. Stalin's chicken. I mean, look it up. All right, that's Jake. Simply put, no matter what these motherfuckers do to Jake, they're going to be right there at the end. Supporting this motherfucker.
Walmart distribution center? If your company tries to tell you go and deliver, nope. They try to tell you go to Black Mountain to deliver, nope. Chimney Rock, nope. We ain't doing it. We not doing it. That's not our fight. That's not our.
It says Chimney Rock in Rutherford County saw extensive damage from Helene The broad river's force caused a washout for nearly everything in the surrounding areas. Aerial videos show damage to homes, buildings, bridges, and more. Roads in the area have been completely damaged and washed away.
We gotta look out for our own people. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. The further you get from the main cities and the interstate, the more sundown towns. The further you get from the main city and those interstates, the more sundown towns. And being black, having more black people, that don't matter, bro. Who controls those black population? Those white cops. Those black cops who want to be white. They control everything. They family control everything. They've been controlling everything since they got all the wealth from slavery. That's it. So we gotta learn how to move forward. You gotta have people on the ground, people on the internet, everybody communicating now. We gotta let nothing slide. I'm out.
And there you have it. All right. Salakia for that.
They really thought the ancestors.
Yeah, so let me end it with this. Oh boy. Yeah. If anybody remembers, what was it in Colorado, a place called Paradise? These Edomites, you know, and what did the Most High do with that? Burnt to a crisp, leveled. Anyway, this is Baruch 4:31. It says, "Miserable are they that afflicted thee." Look at the state, the economy, and the illegal immigrants. First of all, this has all been planned, but everybody's so focused on Northern Kingdom coming across, they're not paying attention to the Ukrainians and these other Europeans, I like to call, being allowed in. Just as quiet, getting the hookups, but everybody's so focused and mad at Northern Kingdom, and it's done for a reason too. But again, verse 31, "Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall." 32, "Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons." 33, "For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall." All right, this is all our enemies down through the ages. All you have to do is read Lamentations, Isaiah chapters 30 and 31, and other examples of this same thing. "For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation." It's already here. You can see the looks on their faces. Of course, you can only notice this if you're paying attention to the things that are really going on. You can see it in their faces. These motherfuckers. But see, when it was just us, there's no issue here. These blacks are just lazy. And to you motherfuckers, you Jakes that are going to offer a hand and assistance to these did they help you? Did they teach you how to invest? Did they teach you how to, about money issues in general? No. And the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of their schools, because here in D.C. they have a school called Civil Friends. That's up on, Wisconsin Avenue up there, upper Northwest, where a lot of these politicians, they send their kids. They got Secret Service and everything. Don't you dare go up there thinking, you're going to get more of your feelings hurt. But schools like that, they teach their kids finance at an early age. But this is, this place is out of here. 35. "For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting," not the ancestors, but from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. And that's when that nuclear fire, that's that culmination where it's going to end in Revelation 17th chapter, verses 15 and 16. Yes, sir. And you can see it forming right before your eyes. Because everybody's tired of that little stretch of land over there that used to be ours. All right, where you got these frauds over there, and you know they got the United States wrapped around their pinky. Yeah. So with that, until the next video, hey, shalom.